This stock just moved 20% after hours, and it wasn't even an EV stock. Nope, it's got solid fundamentals, it's been profitable for years, and it's just getting started. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Matthew. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking all things Revolve. This is a stock I brought to you guys back in this video, top stocks to buy in June, posted on June 2nd, back when Revolve was still at $15.30 per share, and if you look at the top left, you'll see it's trading at almost $23 per share now after hours. They just reported some insane earnings that we're going to talk about right now. Give me the format. First, a quick recap on what Revolve does, who they are, and why they're disruptive. And then second, we'll break down their Q2 earnings results. That's right, just two big parts today, so let's get right into it. Part 1, a recap of Revolve, who, what, when, where, and how are they innovative. The Revolve Group is an e-commerce retailer that is poised for some serious disruption. Their use of their own proprietary technology allows Revolve to automate processes like inventory management, pricing, and trend forecasting algorithms. Their AI leverages data from hundreds of thousands of styles constantly. And with their influencer marketing, they target millennials and Gen Zers and leverage the commercial power of social media celebrities. But it doesn't stop there. Because their proprietary AI detects trends, what better way to take advantage of said trends than by producing and curating your own private label brands sold directly to your customers. Let's break this company down really quickly, and we'll start with their unique marketing strategy. The Revolve Group utilizes a network of over 3,500 different influencers who have access to millions of followers on social media and who can actually influence the purchasing choices of said followers. But like we said, Revolve is just not like any other retailer. They are first and foremost a data science company. Revolve's AI determines what's in right now, what's trending, and what people are into at any given time. Then Revolve, based on those findings, creates a similar product that aligns with those styles. Finally, that product is distributed to influencers who then distribute it to their following, who then buy it from Revolve. And obviously this business model works because Revolve has been profitable since 2016. So that's Revolve, that's what they do, and hopefully you can see how they would disrupt the traditional retail industry. But let's talk about part 2, their Q2 earnings report. Revolve posted their most profitable quarter in history in Q2 of 2020, and of their last 7 quarters, this was the most efficient. Despite the Rona, their net income grew year over year, increasing to $18.3 million. And check this out, net income increased despite net sales decreasing, and that is because of their operational efficiency. You can see that their total operating expenses decreased pretty significantly this past quarter, and that's primarily due to their marketing cuts. Let's talk about that. Marketing is where I would argue that lockdown actually helped Revolve, not only for this past quarter, but also for future growth. Revolve's brand marketing usually consists of in-person events like big festivals, and those are obviously very expensive. But in lockdown, instead of doing a big budget festival, they just shifted to having their influencers post and create videos on social media platforms like IGTV. And their marketing department has already seen over 1.5 million views on Instagram Reels. And not only is this less expensive, but it's actually shown really strong traction and conversion rates to sales. When things return to normal, I'm sure you're going to see Revolve festivals once again. But now they have an extra tool in their marketing tool belt in IGTV, Instagram Reels, and other social media marketing plays that they may not have otherwise as heavily explored if it weren't for lockdown. And stay at home, believe it or not, has actually revealed another area for potential growth for Revolve. During lockdown, boom. Instead of an ad here, just a quick PSA. If you want 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,400, go to the description below, click on Webull, and deposit $100, and that's all you have to do to get 2 free stocks up to $1,400. All right, keep watching. During lockdown, Revolve observed significantly increased sales and traction in beauty, loungewear, and accessories. In fact, net sales for beauty products increased 140% year over year in July. In their earnings conference call, Revolve said that they think there's a lot more room for growth in their beauty sector, and one analyst even asked if they're going to produce their own beauty line. They said maybe not yet, but definitely something to consider. But while these categories are thriving, Revolve's typical top performers like dresses are taking a hit. But not to worry, because also in their conference call, Revolve said that yeah, stay-at-home, beauty, all of those categories are doing very well, and their core categories like dresses and going out wear are all rebounding. Now, for the elephant in the room. Yes, on the right side of your screen, net income increased 12% year over year, but net sales decreased by negative 12% year over year. So what is going on? It makes a lot of sense for net sales to be down during a global pandemic, but if you look at the quarter month by month, you'll see that from the first month of the quarter to the last month of the quarter, net sales increased every month. And by the time we hit June, well, year over year growth turned positive in June. So yeah, it decreased, but it also got much better throughout the quarter. Alright, just a couple more things here because there's just so much good info. Revolve saw a 13% year over year increase in active customers, which is fantastic. But on the right, you'll see that average order value, or AOV, fell by 26%, which is not negligible. Well, this is because, as we talked about earlier, beauty products and loungewear did much better than Revolve's typical top sellers, dresses. And dresses are usually more expensive than the beauty products. Personally, I'm not worried about this drop in AOV at all. It just shows that beauty did really well this quarter, and beauty tends to have lower ticket items. And dresses didn't do as well, but dresses are already rebounding. So I think AOV should stabilize within the next year. And second to last thing we'll look at today, check this out. Revolve generated $53.8 million in net cash from operating activities compared to just $6.8 million the previous year. That is incredible. Here is how they did it. They kept inventory low to be cautious not to overestimate demand during the crisis. Then, capital expenditure was at a minimum because they didn't have to purchase much of anything. So this meant a remaining $53 million in free cash flow, up from $2 million the prior year. Now finally, their balance sheet. As you can probably guess, they significantly strengthened their balance sheet, which was already stellar before. They did take out a $30 million short-term line of credit, but they already paid off $6 million of that this quarter, so that's where you see the $24 million. I really don't think this should be any problem at all. And with $239.7 million in current assets and $120.8 million in current liabilities, this gives Revolve a current ratio of about 1.98. And remember, we like that to be above 1 to signify near-term financial health. But here's the thing, before you get too excited, Revolve did say on their conference call, and sort of guidance, but not really, they do not expect this type of operational efficiency for every quarter moving forward. They acknowledge that this was a unique circumstance where they just so happened to be able to operate very efficiently. So they did not provide guidance because of economic uncertainty, but they did say things will be pretty stable from here on out. To me, that means don't expect crazy quarters like this one, but also don't expect them to let off the gas pedal at all. I was bullish on this stock before, I'm even more bullish on them now, especially with so many brick and mortar retailers falling left and right. Revolve is just going to scoop up more of that market share. If you found any value in that video, and I hope you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and check out our quote of the day. You might just learn something. Make sure to follow me on Instagram for daily posts about my portfolio, stocks I'm watching, and all of that good stuff. If you're still watching to this point in the video, you are the real MVPs. Don't forget your peace, and thank you.